What's up, guys? It is JBeebs here, and welcome to another episode of the Leyton Orient Road to Glory. Last episode, things are just going our way right now, and I love the fact that things are finally going our way after a pretty rough last two seasons. This season, third season in the Prem, things seem to be doing well for us, and hopefully our success in the Premier League transfers over into our success in the Cups. And let's get into this episode. So, starting things off, sending one of our youth scouts to Greece for 6 months to just get us some attackers, purely because why not? Our second scout is going to Albania for 6 months to get us some physically strong players, and the final scout is going to Croatia to get us some technically gifted players for 6 months. So Aziz El Ghali, a player that I promoted 2 episodes ago, I think it was, he's going on a short loan move to FC Emmen. Will not be missed, and probably won't be the last of his kind either. And the reason why I'm having such why there's going to be so much goalkeeper stuff happening is we have 7 goalies at the club right now. A lot of them are really young, not that good, and have high potential. So we're probably going to keep loaning out the really good players, but players like Boyang Tian, he's most likely going to be sold for a good chunk of money because he is 67 overall, good potential. But he's just one of like 3 other goalkeepers in this position. They're good, not the greatest of potentials, want to sell them. So Kosami Yamashita is going on a short loan move to Nottingham Forest. Again, another goalkeeper. So we got a huge game now. For the second season in a row, we are facing off against a Manchester club in the FA Cup in one of the earlier rounds. And this Man City team looks amazing. I mean, they got Barnes, Martinez, Torres in the front 3. They signed Puig. I mean, they have Jose Gaia, John Stone, Ederson. So the left side of the team looks amazing. But then you look at the center mid, defensive mid, right center back, and right back. They look horrible. So I think, just maybe, things could work out in our favor. And this is the team. Diskonski is the keeper. Todibo, Akanji, center backs. Selleck is in at right back because I believe Edwards is injured. Fabry is at left back. Jacobson, Vecco, defensive mids. Van de Beek, center mid. Tavares, Mabimbi, out the wingers, and Cueto is the striker. And here are the highlights from that game.
And he might be through here. And there it is. And he's in. And now it is there for him. Help them get back into the game.
Despite having the same amount of shots on target, them having 40% more possession, we were able to scrape away with the victory. 2-1 win. Very, very lucky, I think, result for this. I don't think they necessarily played their strongest 11. But I don't understand why they wouldn't. But maybe that is their strongest 11. But they're first in the Premier League, so there has to be injuries, or I just really don't know what the other players' overalls are. But excellent performance by us, and we get to advance in the FA Cup. In the next round of the FA Cup, just simmed it because it was against championship side Bristol City. Did not expect it to end up being 4-3, but we did get the win. We are all good, and we will be advancing. So, once the transfer window opens, Youssou Dieng will be going on a 1-year loan move to Wickham. So, joining the first team, player who I think he asked to be sent up, and I think is a little bit of a project player, is Sun Hee Sip. I mean, he's got 5-star weak foot as a striker. He's very good physically. All we need to do is get that shooting up, and he could be decent for us, but just he has to come up, and I think with his potential, he deserves it. So Joshua Mole will be going on a 2-year loan move to Preston once the next season begins. Again, he's not. I like to do a lot of these 2-year loan moves with guys that aren't first team quality, just because I want to forget about them, and then when they come back, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. So that's just kind of my thought with him. And really, anytime I do a 2-year loan move. So in the next round of the FA Cup, we got again lucky as we drew championship side Brentford, and we won 1-0, and we advanced in the FA Cup yet again. And now we're about to face Chelsea in the FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium. Now, I don't want to jinx anything, but if you remember back to 2 episodes ago, we traveled to Wembley and we did not have a good result. I don't usually lose 2 games in a row. Like, even if it's a Champions League tie or whatever, like a Europa League tie, if I lose 1 game, I usually don't lose the second game. So I'm thinking, if we lost the first game, might be able to win this one at Wembley. This is the Chelsea team. They're using that 5-2-3. They got Strakowska in goal, Kalakar, Tarsoba, Upamecano, center backs Cancelo, Chilwell, wing backs, Gallagher, Havertz, center mids, Hudson, Odoi, Pulisic on the wings, Werner, that striker. The center backs, they look pretty decent. I'm pretty sure they're all fast as well. Cancelo, Chilwell, wing backs look very good. Gallagher, shout out Sir Barf if you guys know who he is, you know who that is. Havertz, also a center mid. Not exactly the most defensive central midfield, but don't really need that. And the front 3 is very pacey. And this is how we're lining up. We're using that 4-3-3. Tiskonski is the keeper. Todibo, Kanji, center backs. Edwards is back from his injury to go in at right back, along with Fabry at left back. Jacobson and Vecco defensive mids. Van de Beek center mid. Mabimbi, Tavares on the wings, and Clayto is the striker. Let's try not to lose this game, guys. Here's the highlights.
And Chelsea looking dangerous. Havertz! There it is! Across from Sané. Sané. There's the goal!
I could not believe this result. 0 shots on target. I do not know what it was, but their back line was the best defense I'd ever seen on FIFA 21. I mean, you could put, like, I just do not understand what happened. They played amazingly. I mean, I couldn't get through. I mean, everything I tried. I even switched up at halftime because I saw that the counterattacking style wasn't going to work. Tried to switch into a possession-based style. Still could not get through a single thing. And that could be a reoccurring issue, because if that's just like a 5-back situation, then we could be in some deep trouble. And they also hit every single one of their shots was on target. So I mean, they killed us. They deserve to win. But I'm really getting sick and tired of losing these close games. So Jan Kuiper will be going on a 1-year loan move to Admira Wacker in Austria. Yeah, Austria. Once the next season begins. Melvin Vanderberg will be going on a 1-year loan move to SKN St. Polten, which is becoming a common place for our players to go out on loan next season. Rick Van Leeuwen will be going on a 1-year loan move to SKN St. Polten once next season begins. So in the league, we did end up finishing 5th. I was going to play the final match day, but with our run in the Carabao Cup, pretty sure it pushed back the game schedule, and I knew this result heading into the final game, so I knew we weren't going to get 4th place, but we also weren't going to go down, so I just didn't care about it. But we have Europa League competition next year, so we're finally in Europe. So yeah, FA Cup, I still don't fully understand how we lost that game that badly, but we lost to Chelsea 3-0 in the final. The Carabao Cup, actually, I lied. It wasn't the Carabao Cup. I don't know why the fixture list we were so far delayed. But we got knocked out in the 3rd round by Manchester United. Wasn't even thinking about it. I don't really care about the games till the semifinals and final. Thought it was like, this is way too early to play this big of a game, so I just didn't, and we ended up losing. So Fabry ended up being the player that appeared in the most games for us, but Todibo, Tiskonski, Kanji, Vecco, Jacobson, Tavares, Mabimbi, Van de Beek, and Clayto were all very close seconds. So Mabimbi led the team in scoring with 24. Clayto was just behind him with 23. Van de Beek in his first season got 10 goals for us. And Tavares, a little bit of a slump, I guess you could kind of say. He didn't do as well as he did last year with 10 goals, but much different role, so that is to be expected. Clayto, our starting striker, ended up leading the team with assists. Tavares had 11, and Van de Beek had 10. So I don't really mind our success, but if you look at that fourth player with 3 assists, the goalkeeper had 3 assists. Excuse me, what? Our goalkeeper got 3 assists. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, it's just off a goal kick. Player just took it by, like, all by himself. Was it ball got played back to him? I have no clue. But he did it, so I'm not gonna question it. But looking at our players' value now, I mean, Tavares, he's one of the best players in the world, and he's only 23. He is what Mbappe is. He's one of the best players. He's pretty much untouchable. Quaito Mabimbi, right there up with him as some of the best players in the world. I mean, look at Fabry, left back is worth. He'd probably sell for like 130 million. So we're heading in a very, very good direction. So this season, the club wants us to finish in the Europa League spot, which we did. They want us to reach around the FA Cup. We're on round of 16 stage in the FA Cup. We made it to the final. Carabao Cup, don't want to talk about it. Did not win Manager of the Month or Manager of the Year. We paid a record transfer fee for Van de Beek of 74.5 million. The biggest offer we received was for Denayer for just under 40 million. We played 50 games this year. Won 29. Drew 6. Lost 15. We scored 81 goals and allowed 64. So yeah, not much has really changed. I mean, we got a new record transfer fee, but we've now played 388 games. We won 187, drew 79, lost 122. We're 8 goals away from the 600 mark at scoring 492, and we've only allowed 483. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today. Next episode, start the European journey. Hopefully things go well there, while also maintaining a spot in the Premier League. Hopefully we get a big transfer budget, make some big transfers. But I mean, I really think we're heading in a very dangerous position for the other teams. Like, we're not little old Leyton Orient, where, you know, it's a young team, they got some decent potential, they could surprise a few. It's like, nope, we're a good young team, and we are surprising a few. But yeah, if you want to check out the other episodes, down below in the description is the link for that. Also, in the link is my first ever Road to Glory. Did it on FIFA 20, a little bit of a throwback, but if you want to watch it, go ahead and do so. But that's it from me for today. I hope you guys all have enjoyed, and it is J Beebs signing off.